thumbs up. Whoever showed up, welcome in. You know that it's a beautiful day here. And I have been slacking on the outside of the house because it's been kind of rainy. And today there was kind of no excuse for it. So, only I'm just not willing to do it. Only I wasn't willing to come out and do it. But I was productive on the inside of the house. I took the Christmas tree down. I found some moments for me to make the garden a little better. I reorganized the living room and I put pictures up and everything. I even put some pictures up. Hallelujah. That must be good. And I've been trying to make a lot of my things homemade and that sort of thing, like using everything. Like, I made almond cheese. I know that sounds weird, but it's really delicious. It's really delicious and quite tasty. I also made almond milk, and that was quite delicious. And this morning I made a big old pot of vanilla decaf. And how I made vanilla decaf is I soaked the beans for like a week in vanilla and let them dry, and then I put them through the grinder and made some vanilla decaf coffee. Shay, hey, cheers! Yeah, freaking right. Been a long time to spark up this one. Long time to spark this one up. Cheers, boys. How you doing? What are you at? I am very grateful for my moments today. I made 2 loaves of bread. I was trying to make some decent sourdough and I overproofed it, so I threw some blueberries in it and hoped for the best. Whatever it turned out like, I was going to eat it. Now this bread turned out perfect to be toasted with a little bit of jam on it. Goodness me. Goodness me. I was grateful. So, I used up what starter I had. I'm going to make another one. I'm going to make a brand new one. Got enough of the whole wheat flour. So, sounds like a plan. Got the house cleaned up, so I got the inside done. Now, this week, I'm working on the outside. One thing at a time. We'll flip the soils out and we'll get the soils ready. Then we'll clean up the leaves here in the patio. They're all crispy. Whatever's in there now has crawled the frick out and grown and grew its wings and gone float away. So we can pick them up and throw them in a bag and take them to the recycle bin. Or I'm going to use them as mulch, if that's quite all right. And I will do that. It's a little bit of nitrogen in my compost. So once we get all that cleaned up, my sister's going to do the deck upstairs. She's going to get her patio furniture up. And we're going to have a nice summer here, I think. It's going to be nice and warm. And my cousin informed me, don't be so foolish. June 16th, she said, after your birthday. I said, after my birthday. After my birthday, she said, there's no worries about frost. And she's right. Middle of June. The middle of June works. But I'm going to start planting the little seeds now here in my little cups, see? Inside. And then I'll acclimate them on the 1st of June. for a week or two, and then I'll put them out on the second week of June. Make you a gravity bong. Yo. Make a little chillum out of a toilet paper roll, Nana. You got tin foil? You got tin foil and tape? How do you not have papers? Of all people, you not have papers? Take an apple. Fucking put the core in the middle. Put the bowl on the top. Core it out with a pen. Stick a pen in it. Open the pen up. Use the pen to suck on. If she's loose or sucking air, put some toothpaste in it. You'll manage. That's one thing. If you don't have a paper, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out one way or another. Welcome in, Daniel Berry. Welcome in, Naughty Nikki. Welcome in, Goddess Ganja Nana. Here drinking my homemade decaf. Not too bad for leftover all day. I got like a tablespoon of coconut sugar in it. Whew. So she's sweet. Yeah. Now, my next loaf is going to be regular sandwich loaf from my cousin because he haven't had a loaf of sandwich loaf in a while. So it'll be like yeast, no sourdough, and bread flour. Very simple. Make another loaf of that raisin bread. I made the loaf of raisin bread with half rye, half bread flour. Fire. It was fire. It was very tasty. It wasn't too heavy for half rye bread. I won't put a full rye in. Not doing a full rye. No one's going to eat it. No one I know is going to eat it. But the half and half for the raisins with the molasses, it was fire. Well, find them, Nana, because if you don't find them, you got to make a chillum out of an apple or something. Something. How's everybody's day going so far? It's Thursday. We're halfway to Saturday, people. Take a deep breath. We're getting through it. It's nothing we can't face, lah. It's nothing we can't face. Take your mind and set it straight. And find your plate full with abundance. Don't be foolish and waste all that weed. You're already baked. I'm already baked, buzz. We're turning her down. Shutting her down. Shutting her down. And tomorrow, I'm definitely getting at my garden. Getting at the outside. Now that the inside of my house is done. Excuse me. Sorry. Some squash papers. Seems so dark in here, but that's because my lights are off. Tries to cut down when I can. I used the oven twice today, so I shut the lights off. It saves. I have a new area now. Look at that now. See? Oh, so pretty. Lovely. It's lovely. Even my dresser is cleaned off. Yes. It was an eyesore. I was telling Vicky the other day. I was like, Vicky, I gotta be honest. Since I fell, I haven't really done anything. I haven't moved. I got to the mat twice, but it made me bleed and bust open. So I didn't get to the mat after that. Second busting opened. And I was like, no, I'm going to let it heal right and then I'll get to the mat. But I'm doing my 10s, but I does 15 of them. 15 arm things. So I'm going to stay strong. Hi, Purr. Aw. Hey. Sometimes, though. Oh, Nikki. Sometimes you need to find out who you are before you can be with somebody else. Does that make sense? And sometimes some people don't figure that out. Some people don't get a chance to figure it out. And they end up wondering why it's not working out in a relationship. Why isn't it this way? Why can't my life be perfect and happy and with someone? But you need to figure out you first. And you need to be comfortable. My friend said you need to be alone with yourself to find who you are. I was like, that's good advice. And when I found out who I am, I really liked it. So I decided to share it with the world. And that's where you are. And yeah, sometimes you're lonely. That's when you dream of, like, I could name a few people, but I won't. You could dream of whoever. Whatever fancy star. Or famous or infamous. Or infamous. That is really tasty. You're getting the vanilla, you're getting the coconut sugar, you're getting the almond milk. It's like flavor bomb in my mouth. I even hit it with some cinnamon. Ooh, that's on the back end. That's one damn iced coffee that I didn't have to pay $7.50 for. No, I didn't. Put a splash into some free beans, and I grinded them up. So, I don't want a relationship. Single almost 2 years. Cool beans. I'm not sure what I want. I definitely want goats and chickens and quail. Yeah, I want quail too. I want quail and I want goats and I want chickens. And I might even get a cow and, like, grow it to feed us. Yeah. Might even get a cow. Depends on how cheap it is or what I can trade for it. I can give away 50 loaves of bread. No, that's too many loaves. That's too many loaves. Yeah. I hope everyone's having a great Thursday. Thanks for being here. I have been productive, even though my yoga is on hold for like a week. I haven't done it for an entire week. I'm still moving my body. I'm still getting at it. Don't think I'm failing myself just because I'm eating a little bit of bread. It's gut healthy bread. And any cookies or buns I'm having is gut healthy and pretty much sugar free, other than a little bit of coconut sugar. I use dates and a banana for brownies. They were fire. I still gotta get the perfect recipe for brownies that are sugar free. I'm gonna get it. What? You're what? What does that mean? Nana, what does that mean? That's tasty. Oh, don't be angry, Nana. Do you have tin foil and a paper tube? I'll show you. Cut a little hole out. Put your tin foil in it and flatten it out. Tape it over. You don't have to tape over the hole. Tape over the flat edges. As long as it's sealed, you got her, baby. They had no right. They had no right. They had no right to take your papers. No, they didn't. That is a fuckery. It is a fuckery of the umpteenth proportion. If someone come in, I remember, Jesus, the last time Brady was, not the last time he was here, but a few times ago, he was like, Jesus, Auntie, got any papers? And I'm like, fuck, not many. And then I realized, yes, there's some in my dresser. There was some in on my dresser. And I had like probably 10 in on the dresser. And he's like, can I have a couple of them? I said, you can take all of them, the kiddo. But I had my own deck. I didn't fuck around and give him my last paper. Not. Couldn't. Wouldn't. Not very often. Well, that was one of the last. That's the last of the graduate. Now I can start smoking these beauties. Infused with Trainwreck. Runts cake. Runts cake. It smells like candy. It smells like candy. Me too. If you could smell it. It smells like candy, but it burns like, I don't know, nuts. It doesn't burn like candy. It burns a little dark, but eventually it gets there. It gets there. How's everybody tonight? Bombas. Mm-hmm. Yep. You right. You right. You know it. I'm not gonna argue with you. Those fuckers. Those fuckers thought they were coming for a free fucking paper run. And they showed up at your house looking for papers. Bastards. Bastards, we says here. We don't say bumbas here. We says bastards. It's like, you bastard. That's what we say. Yeah. It's a bad word. I'm going shop, then have a bath. There you go. You go to the shop, get some papers, and then come back and pour yourself a nice Epsom salts bath and smoke a doobie in the tub. Oh, yeah. Now that's self-care. And I think I'll do the same. I'll do the same this evening. Nice Epsom salts bath. Take care of what aches out of me, whatever's left over in the pain department. Glad it's not hurting too bad. Oh, yes. Hey, hey. What are you at? Here, we smoked a joint, or half a joint anyway. I couldn't smoke the rest of it. It's too much. It's a little pissy-eyed. I got the last of the grad weed gone. Now, next, we are on to the runts cake. Yes, yes. Runts cake and friggin' Trainwreck, baby. Trainwreck all the way. Your nose, get it into you if you likes it. Drinking some decaf, homemade almond latte kind of deal. Iced, of course. Because who needs a hot beverage in the middle of the day? It's 4:40 and I'm not leaving here till 4:44, people. So we got 4 minutes. Wonder what we're doing here. Look what I did today. I took down my tree and I set my click and grow to the right spot. See how pretty that is? Look, I even put up my paintings. Focus, people, focus. On my paintings. I don't know if I did a good job hanging them right. They're put up with thumbtacks, people. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I cleaned off my dressers. It's not overwhelming. I don't feel exhausted anymore. I went for a walk. I went to the moon and back in the baking department because I aerated some bread and made it delicious. Yes, I did. And when I make things delicious, I tend to share that deliciousness with whoever I can. Whoever really enjoys something so scrumptious, I'm down to share it. Every time I makes a different concoction in the bread, I'll share it with ya. There was a blueberry bang belly that I really overproofed because I was like, oh, I'll get up now and freaking put that on and cook it early in the morning. And guess who didn't get up at 5 o'clock? So by 7, she was overburned. By 9, it was too late, so I threw some blueberries in it and said, whatever the fuck it turns out like, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it 'cause it's fire. Just a little short bread. It's not a long bread. It's not a big old puffy dough. It's a bit like you need to toast it. Toast it in the morning with a bit of strawberry jam, a bit of butter. Oh, fuck yeah. That's what I mean. So it didn't turn out all gummy like I thought it would be. But you do need to toast it to eat it. Well, I ate it raw. I didn't eat it not toasted. I ate it soft. It's bread. You know it's going to be good. You know. So, yeah. We're going to slack back on the sourdough till I got the new starter bouncing off next week. So it's going to be using up the last of my yeast this week. My cousin's getting a new loaf of fresh white sandwich bread because that's what his jam is. He likes his toast with jam. Yeah. So, that'll be next week's adventures with me. You knows we got lots of stuff growing all over the place. We got new room for shelves now. We still got... And I have pictures up on my wall that are actually mine. Yeah. That's horrible, but not. Yeah, that's not. I loves it. So, whatever you does, no matter where you are, or what time you're at, or who's around, or what you're gonna fucking do next is all on you. Take the moments for yourself. Go get that Epsom salt bath. Soak your feet for 20 freaking minutes. It's enough to make you feel better. Change your sheets and fucking have a nice fresh sheet day. Whatever it takes, boys. Whatever it takes. Make your moments. Snuggle in and have the greatest moment ever. You know? So, go get it. I love you guys. Happy 444. Great. Anyway. Enjoy the day. See you tomorrow. Love you guys. You know, I got glitter. Where's the glitter I found? Shit. Last time my glitter bomb friend came. Nah, she snuck this in here. And I fucking flicked it across the floor. And when I flicked it across the floor, because I knew it was, I went fling. And I found it when I cleaned up the tree and everything. All the tree was, there was a mess here, okay? It was like a really dark, funky mess. And it wasn't dirt, it was just a mess. So this was not a part of the mess. This is a good thing. So I'm going to put this in some kind of a art piece next. Yeah, this pink shit's going in there next. Next piece is going to have this pink stuff in here. You knows what it is. We're not throwing them at ya. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Love you.